Hi guys! Gearing my music up early today. Want to get hyped, get some people on the live with us. Super excited. It is Thursday and we're doing Thursday Lives. I told you guys that my initiative this year was really being more informational and informative about where we are in the marketplace so that you have a better idea of what is going on so you can be a lot more realistic. And today we are going to talk about the truth of mortgage payments and the reality check of those that live in Atlanta, so you can know that your price point has gone up, and that means that the mortgage payment that you had in your mind that you thought you were going to have, that doesn't exist anymore. So we're going to go in the air tonight. We're going to get going. Angie has me hyped up. Woo! Okay, so let's talk mortgages. My favorite thing is numbers. Drum roll, please. So today I want to share with you guys a couple things that have kind of, you never know where the confusion is, but if you get the same question over and over and over again, or you hear the same thing over and over again, I'm like, well, this has to be something that's kind of maybe the middle of the road, or this is where people think they're going to be. So want to give you an idea of where we are in terms of rate right now and where you should be in terms of payment. So the magic number in real estate that I've heard over the past 3 weeks that I've been doing the live is, my first question is, where do you want to be in terms of payment? After we find out where your credit score is, I want to know where you want to be in terms of payment. Not what the bank will qualify you for, but where you want to be in terms of payment. And the magic number this week, last week, and the week before is $1,200. I said, really? Where'd you come up with that number? Well, they came up with that number because their rent is $1,200. And they're renting someplace and they think that, okay, if I'm renting $1,200, that's what I can afford. That's not true. You can afford a lot more than that in terms of payment, because the bank would only qualify you for the most conservative amount of money based on today's economy that you would be able to qualify for on paper. So a $1,200 payment means that you'd be buying a home that is around $160,000 in the city of Atlanta and surrounding counties. So our top 5 counties would be, or 6 counties, DeKalb, Henry, Fulton, Cobb, Clayton, Douglasville. Right now, we have less than 300 homes in the entire metro area and surrounding counties listed that are between 100 and 200,000. So that means out of all the people that populate Atlanta, we have over 6 million residents between city of Atlanta and surrounding counties, that there's only 300 some odd homes to choose from that fit that price point. So what that means is that you're going to have to go up in price point if you want to become a homeowner. And we can turn it down. I think I got you guys going with music. Let me explain to you how a mortgage payment is structured, and then how it works, and how you think you can only afford $1,200, but actually you have a lot more money to play with. And I'm going to show you how to find that money with the money that you already make without overextending yourself. You said Douglas County, not Gwinnett. Douglas and Gwinnett both have. Douglas County has, I think, 52 homes, and Gwinnett has 41 homes available right now that are between 100 and 200,000. So between Douglas County and Gwinnett County, that's less than 100 homes to choose from at that price point. So right now, a $150,000 home, you're looking at around $1,100 with taxes and insurance. If you buy a home at $200,000 at today's interest rate at a 30-year fixed, you're looking at $1,448.64 on a 30-year fixed at a 5% interest rate. That is FHA right now. So $1,448.64. The difference between you living in a home that you want to be in or versus a neighborhood that is transitioned to more so of a rental neighborhood, that's $248.64. Where can you find that $248.64? Your cable bill. You can stop having cable and you can afford a home. You can stop paying cable and afford a home, and you can stream. You can look at your insurance, what you're paying for your car insurance. Call around. The last time you probably negotiated with your insurance company, or even price shop with your insurance company, was probably when you got your car. And if you had your car over 2 or 3 years, you have no idea that companies compete against each other for your business. So if you're coming from an Allstate to a State Farm, or a State Farm to a Progressive to an Allstate, or a State Farm, Allstate, any major carrier, Liberty Mutual, any of those, and you've had insurance for more than 2 years, you are called a premium candidate for their book of business. So they will give you a discount just for existing, just for having insurance for 2 years. So there's ways that you can cut costs that are already in your portfolio of bills that you have to pay. So the difference between you buying a home that you would love and enjoy and you can grow in, and the difference between you being in a neighborhood or continuing to rent is the difference between you knowing how to financially budget properly with the money that you already make. So if you're interested in looking at what you can afford and us really breaking down the numbers to you, then email me at Maya, M-A-J-A, at mayaslide.com. Give me just a breakdown of what the numbers are, what you're looking at right now. A pull to your credit report is not a hard pull. It's not going to affect your credit report. It's not going to affect your credit score, but you really understand what your real true buying power is and really taking advantage of these rates now, because rates are going up. They're not going back down for quite some time. We're in a great economy right now, and they've tried to put a halt to the way that rates have been increasing, because it does affect homeownership. The difference between a 4.5% rate and a 5% rate, if you're in a $200,000 home, that's $100 more per month. So a half point makes a huge difference in your budget. So let's look at how we can either buy the rate down with cash versus putting more money down. If you have money saved, you can do that. So all of these things are ways that you can be creative about getting the payment that you want, but also a realistic payment in this marketplace. You're not going to be able to have a $1,200 house payment without living almost in Macon if you're in the metro area. In Henry County right now, we have only 60 homes that are between 100 and 200,000. So that covers Stockbridge, that covers McDonough, that covers that entire metro area that sits close to Ellenwood. That's still a 45-minute drive to downtown. So any further than that, you're going to spend it in fuel costs for a commute. So you want a quality of life that you can enjoy, also a house payment that you can afford, and let us show you how to do that. So let's be very, very clear that a payment that you can afford on paper and a payment that you think you can afford are two totally different things. Let's look at your budget, let's look at rates, and let's figure out how we can get you in a home that you can actually afford, enjoy, and one that you can grow in for your family. So in the metro area right now, realistic numbers, about 300 homes for you to choose from under 200,000. If you want to be between that 200 and 250, you can be in a much better neighborhood, much better school systems, and let's figure out how to get you there based on the money that you make right now, and you being able to qualify with some of these monies that they have to give away. Because if they have $25,000 to give away for you, then you can use that $25,000 to buy your rate down. So give us a call if you have any questions. 1-800-768-6017. That's 1-800-768-6017, or text 888-111. Text new home to 888-111, and let's see if you qualify for the $25,000. Those are for firefighters, teachers, anyone who works at those institutions. You qualify for the same $25,000, and if not, anyone that's in the metro area or wants to live in the metro area, move to Atlanta City proper, you can still get the $25,000. If not, you qualify for Georgia Dream, and that's $5,000 or $17,000, as much as $17,000 for some programs. So give us a call. Let's find you something that you can afford. Quit renting, quit paying somebody else's mortgage, and let's get out here and really be realistic about what there is in the marketplace, and let's get you in a home before the end of 2019. Make sure you text 888-111, text new home to 888-111, and let's claim your money. You guys have a good day. Have any questions? Make sure you DM me and share this live. Bye.